wish I could do early, my time could be better spent. In a greater stepping with my chakras in the mix.
What's going on, y'all? It's One Way to Flood. This is another episode of Tone Up Tuesdays. Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of fasting. So to jump right into it, your body uses a lot of energy to break down the foods and the different things that we put in it. The average person really overeats and consumes a lot of highly processed artificial foods and things that the body has to put a lot more energy and effort into breaking down or getting rid of or trying to get rid of. So over time, the body gets backed up and energy basically gets delegated to the functions that are most necessary for survival. There are a lot of processes and things that kind of go dormant over time or that just aren't really ever used because of this imbalance. Some of the major things that can be affected are your kidneys, cardiovascular health, your joint health, compromised immune system. I mean, this list is actually a lot bigger than this. But these are the things that can happen as your body gets backed up and some of these systems start failing. So fasting can detox and recalibrate the body, and there's different types of fasts you can do, and your results are going to vary based off of the type of fast you can do. But generally, overall, most of them are pretty much are beneficial. Pretty much all of them, So the different types of fasting are intermittent fasting, alternate day, juice, water fasting, dry fasting. I'm highlighting the water fast, the 72-hour water fast. I do one at least once a month. And so here's some of the general benefits of fasting. The ones with the asterisks by them are more specific to certain fasts. Some of the little longer fasts. I'm not going to read every single one of these, but we'll talk about some of these as the processes that happen during the water fast that I do, some of them. So I do have some cautions though. If this 3-day water fast is something that interests you, I would recommend starting off with a 24-hour water fast. I wouldn't recommend just jumping right into this. I would definitely give your body time to acclimate. Your body is a tremendous tool, but it does like time to get acclimated to things. And also stay hydrated when you're doing your fast. You have to stay hydrated. When you're doing these fasts, you can do some irreversible kidney damage and different damage to your organs if you're not staying hydrated and things like that, because you are flushing out toxins and all that, but you're also as a byproduct of that, you're flushing out some of your electrolytes, vitamins, minerals, things like that. So we got to be very careful when we're doing these fasts and really respect our bodies. And it really kind of goes hand in hand with this next one. I don't recommend doing any types of drugs while you're fasting. Respect your fast. Give your body the full opportunity to really cleanse itself. So whether it just be marijuana, tobacco, nicotine pouches, even coffee. Some people say coffee is okay. I disagree with that. And another thing is how you break your fast is very important. So don't cleanse your body, do all this work to just go and dump these things back into your body. They can have a magnified effect. So for the fast, my body's going to go through some different processes. To keep it simple, there are 3 main processes I'm focusing on: ketosis, autophagy, and a complete reset of my immune system. So after certain requirements are met, my body will go through these processes. All I need to do is stay disciplined and just stay, consistent with drinking my water, staying hydrated, and my body will literally do the rest. If I could just hold it down for 3 days, my body will naturally go through these processes. Okay, so the first one, the main one I want to talk about is ketosis, and this happens. The reason I got it at the 24-hour mark is this is when it goes into full gear. So this can start a little bit earlier than that, but this is and basically that's kind of based on your glycogen or glucose stores. But your body's going to change fuel sources and start running off of the stored fats. And so I also have here that it helps with cognitive function, because when your body's running off of the ketones, it's really good for the brain function. So, you'll hear a lot of people say they get a lot of clarity and mental clarity when they're fasting and whatnot, and this is one of the reasons. So then we go into autophagy. And this is another thing that kind of varies a little bit. But at that 36-hour mark, this is when this really peaks. And what autophagy is basically when your body starts going through and recycling, going through and eating your abnormal cells, recycling cells that are damaged or abnormal that your body's not using, and it gets rid of those, or pretty much goes and cleans up your whole body. So this is a really cool thing that your body does, and it's it's all driven by basically still looking for different fuel sources. So this is an integral part of the fast for me. This is you see I've listed there, removing the cancerous cells from the body, and things like that. Cancerous cells are abnormal cells, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, at 36 hours this is increased by about 300%, and then at 48 hours it goes up even more than that. So by the 72-hour mark, we're looking at a complete reset of the immune system, and that's kind of a byproduct of all the different processes that are going on. So your body's recycled the unneeded or damaged cells in the immune system. And then and then we're gonna later on we'll see, like, white blood cells and things kind of move in. This kind of go hand in hand with once you break your fast. But really cool processes here, and there's some other ones. These aren't all of them. These are just the main ones I kind of wanted to simplify. But other things to note, you'll actually also see HGH, testosterone production, around 16, 18-hour marks. These all vary, a little bit. But, then you see even beyond the 72-hour mark, you see the stem cell production, and your body starts really healing itself. It's really crazy. Like, it could even be, a little bit painful when this is happening. But I didn't make that a main thing because that's kind of beyond the 72-hour mark. But like I said, I did want to mention, how you break your fast is important. Your stomach has shrunk during this time. Okay, so you want to be light on your body. The same kind of rule. Integrate the foods back into your body. Focus on replacing those salts, electrolytes, vitamins, things that you lost. Your stomach acids are going to be a little bit lower, so definitely, help your body out. Lightly cooked vegetables, things like that. Stay light with it. You're probably going to get full faster than you think you are. You know what I mean? I've made the mistake of breaking my fast with bullshit, and kind of was a little bit messed up actually. Not like it was more of a subtle thing that I just noticed. Even kind of get like sniffling a little bit like that, because you got to think your body right after the fast. That's when your body is searching for, once you kind of trigger it, your body's gonna be thinking that you can run back on the other fuel source and be looking for the glucose, glycogen and things like that. So it's just something to consider. But yeah, man, that's this episode of Tone Up Tuesdays, man. Benefits of fasting. Hope you guys were able to learn something from this. Let me know if you have any comments or questions at the bottom here, and if this is something you want to try, the water fast. Let me know how it goes for you.
Sit by the leash, pet dog. No matter who you slipping, it don't matter who you are. Yeah.